So today in Bike's PC, we're actually not gonna go for a ride. The bike is gonna stay here in the garage because what we're gonna do is we're gonna be installing new graphics on the bike. Josh received them, I haven't even opened the package, so you'll get to do that with me, and we'll get to see if I can even install them properly. But yeah, that's the challenge for today. We're gonna be installing graphics on the bike. Either we'll do two things. One, they'll make the bike hopefully look really cool, and number two, they'll provide some protection. Based on the way that I ride the bike, they'll probably not do a whole lot, but even a little bit, it just helps, right? It just gives me that peace of mind. So even if it's just a little, they'll be there, and the bike will look cool. So that's what we're gonna do today. And well, there it is. That's the package. I haven't even opened it yet, so we get to do that together. The only thing I removed is obviously where my address is, but other than that, I haven't even seen the inside of this package yet, so we're gonna do that together. And you can all cringe about how I'm opening it. Oh my goodness. That's where I got the graphics from, and they've been super helpful, by the way. They sent me screenshots as we were working on the process, and they even let me pick a bunch of the things that are gonna end up on the bike. So super excited. Let's get into it. Here in Bike's PC, we do things the sketchy way. I found my X-Acto knife blades, but not the X-Acto knife itself. So a blade it is. A bunch of smiley faces. How cool is that? I probably didn't need to cut them. I probably could have just peeled them off, but this seems like an easier way of doing it. There we go. That should be good enough. Ooh, there we go. It's crazy that this is a whole bike, but I guess it is. I'm gonna put this on the floor over here so I can lay down the stickers on it, the decals I mean. I was hoping there would be some sort of instructions with the decals, but there is not. They did send me 2 videos, however, on how to install them, so I might have to resort to those. Ooh, I love the texture. I went with like the protective off-road texture, and it feels really cool. This one is obviously going to be the front fender, and let's just get an idea of how complicated this is going to be. That appears to go sort of like that. Oh, and this is going to go up in and turn around. There we go. That's kind of what you do here. Okay. I'm sure once I bring one, it'll make more sense. But overall, honestly, the quality feels great. Okay, and here we're gonna speed things up because otherwise this video is gonna be hours long. What I'm gonna basically be doing here is just going through all the stickers or decals and trying to figure out where they're gonna go. For a lot of them, however, that's not possible since they're very small fill in the gap stickers, or decals again, that I really don't know where are gonna end up. It's worth noting that there's no specific instructional video on how to put this decal kit on my bike. The videos they send me are on a 10 or a 700, which is definitely not the bike I have. So I'm gonna have to figure out where these decals go. I actually didn't even end up watching the instructional videos. I've put on some decals on my bicycle before, and I just kind of went for it, and it worked out for me. But if you're doing this, please watch the video. Don't do it the way I did it. Overall, not the hardest process, but you'll see. So based on what I saw, looks like things that we might want to take off are the rear back here, the seat, and perhaps if we want to be very, very specific, you could take off the windshield too, which is really just 6 bolts. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, and now with the things that need to be off the bike, I'm gonna start installing the stickers or decals. I started with a small one just because I wanted to kind of figure out how this material was gonna feel and how easy they were gonna be to put on. And well, after putting on this small one, why not, I moved on to the biggest one because that made sense to me. My thought process was this is gonna be the hardest one to put on, and it's gonna be easier to make up for any mistakes in the placement with the little ones over having to try and match the big one to the smaller ones. And I'll stick by that. I think it was a good idea. I don't think it was necessary though, because they're very well done, and really messing up the little ones enough to really throw the big one out of alignment would have been way more difficult than I originally thought. But that's the reason I went with the big one. As you can tell, I didn't take the original decal kit off on the bike, and that's because if I ever sell it, I'm probably gonna have to take the decal kit that I'm putting on right now off, since it has my name and my YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure someone else wouldn't want those things on it. So that's the reason I did it. And yeah, here I'm gonna show you how I put the rest of the right side on, at least the bigger ones. And after that, we're gonna move on to the big reveal, because no one wants to see me just fast forward through the entire installation process, at least I don't think. Well, there she is. I think it looks amazing. I'm so happy with the result. Honestly, the graphics were really easy to put on. It's a little tricky on the bigger parts, just lining everything up, but overall super easy. They look amazing. Super happy. The material is really thick and it's textured. If I go really close, yeah, you can see the texture. So it's actually might protect more than I thought it would. And I did not take off the original graphics. So if you look really carefully, like for example right here, you can see the original graphic underneath, but they don't pop out at you, which is great. Right there you can see them again, but you step 2 feet away and you can't see them. So I'm super happy. And that way, if I ever take them off, I don't have to instantly get new graphics because the originals are still underneath. So super happy. Looks awesome. It will protect it just a little bit, which is great, obviously. But overall, it just looks so cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Sorry that motorcycle content has been a little low lately. I just haven't been able to get out, but that should change pretty soon, especially now that the bike is all together again and all graphicked up. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, even if it was a little different. I thought it was super cool just to show you how different the bike can look with just a graphics kit and how cool it can look. I am in love with it. I think it looks amazing. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you on my next video when we'll go for an epic ride.